Hello everyone and welcome to summer. It was summer solstice the other day, so summer has officially begun, and you'll be pleased to know that this is the last week of class. Now, instead of doing the usual kind of assignment, I thought I'd do something slightly different. Now, for the week this week, we have on the course description, the topic this week is gender and sexuality, so I want you to consider that, and you'll see that below this post I have linked to a couple of essays for you to read. What I want you to do, though, instead of giving you your regular assignments as I usually do, what I want you to do is kind of a review. So I would like you to write an essay that considers, in either a book or a movie, the nature of gender relationships and the interactions between the genders and the formation of gender identity, and/or the formation of gender identity, that also looks through the perspective of one of the theoretical positions that we've already used this week, this class, which is to say, so you might want to look at gender relationships in, say, Hamlet. So you might want to look at the way that Hamlet interacts with his mother, Queen Gertrude, or with Ophelia in the play, right? But you might want to do that also through the lens of psychoanalysis, or through the lens of Marxism. So we're combining a kind of what you might call sort of feminist or gender studies issues with some of the theoretical positions we already have. Now, this is something we haven't really done so far yet in this class, but you know, as we've gone along, you can see the way in which certain methodologies suggest certain other methodologies. So the most obvious example being the way that, say, something like the concept of interpolation in Louis Althusser's essay in Ideological State Apparatus is similar to the idea of the formation of the Lacanian subject in the Mirror Stage essay. So try and do this kind of thing. We're going to mesh two things. We're going to mesh the consideration of gender with one of the theoretical perspectives we've already adopted so far. So perhaps you might want to look at the relationship of women in Toni Morrison's Beloved. I know some of you have already written about that novel, but it's a great one. You could look at the relationship of the question of gender in Beloved along with the question of race and ethnicity, right? So is there a kind of layering there? Is there a layering in which some characters are African-American emancipated slaves, and that is a certain kind of relationship to the sort of dominant hierarchical ruling elite, and then they're women as well. So that introduces another kind of layer of complication to the entire conception of what you're doing. Now, I'll write this out again beneath this video, but essentially there are no rules. I want you to construct an essay that considers gender alongside or through the theoretical lens of one of the schools of thought that we've studied this semester, this summer class. So please get your essays into me by Saturday. I'm going to actually submit the grades on Sunday. Okay, so I need every single one of you to have your essay in by Saturday, and if it's your week off, then good luck to you. And everybody, thank you so much. This has been a very interesting and actually very fulfilling experience. I've really enjoyed reading your work, and I hope you've enjoyed the class too. Remember, please do give some feedback when you're given the opportunity on this class, because, you know, virtual instruction and teaching via the net is all very new. It's new to all of us, really, and me especially. So anything you can suggest, ways to improve interaction and engagement, ways to make it better, more comprehensive, more rewarding, essentially. All of your criticism, so long as it's constructive, will be very helpfully received, and even your non-constructive criticism can sometimes be quite entertaining. So thank you again, and maybe I'll see you in a real class sometime soon, and good luck. Bye-bye. Beautiful weather.